Hi guys, charity shop gold or garbage, Fishponds today, or was it down end? I can never remember. Fishponds, I think. Yeah, found myself a dear old New Bright motorboat. New Bright, made in China, US patent, caution, avoid contact with moving propeller. Okay. Got adjustment. Okay, obviously no controller. Never expect to get one of them. I'm guessing probably 27 megahertz. £3 I paid for it in Bernardo's charity shop. So turn that way. Turn that way. Turn that way. Oh yes. Well, that certainly looks like if we wanted to, we could change the motor quite easily. Did that come off there? Quite a bit of a pull. So, no surprise we're missing the battery pack. Does it do anything clever? That does look suspiciously like it might have two outputs. We've got negative, positive, and positive there. So whether it's one that has two speeds, I would guess. I wonder if I can find one online or a video of one, so we can have a look at what the battery looks like. I'll go and have a look. Right, we had a little break so I could surf the web, have a look for New Bright, whatever it was called, Sea Ray boats. Found quite a few that look identical with a slightly different name. They range from 7 years old to 13 years old, I think the oldest video was that I found. Looks like the later ones have got a USB plug-in rechargeable battery. This one has a battery case that you plug into an external power supply to recharge it, or you have a tray that just takes 4 AA batteries. I've just had a look through my stock and I found this, which is a nickel metal hydride battery. It says 6 volts. I've just put it on charge and it only went up to about 5 point something. But what I'm going to do is solder these onto the back of the terminals on this little battery container so we can give it a test run with that on it. So I'll do that. What we'll do first is we'll have a little look, see if we can actually get this off. There's quite a few videos of people converting these to proper hobby grade, of course, putting brushless motors in there. So that's always a possibility long term. At the moment, I'd just like to get it to run. And all I want to do to get it to run is connect it up to a battery. I was just intrigued by this extra battery contact just there. I don't know what it actually does. There's definitely a wire under there. And some sort of a circuit board. Oh, because the receiver will be under there, won't it? Can we get that out? Yes, that's going to unclip. Right, so there's our receiver. And it's got that extra wire going to it. So what does that do? Oh, fuse, it says there. On-off switch. Jack 1, Jack 2. Jack 1 goes to the steering servo. And Jack 2 goes to the drive motor. Got nice little dog bones, as far as I know they're called. T-shaped bits that allow for a bit of flexibility in the connection. Well, as I say, I'm going to temporarily solder these straight onto these terminals. But I'm not sure about that. I mean, that gives me the impression it's fed from there through a fuse, which you won't be able to see on that camera because it's tiny. Can we see that at all? Is that going to focus? That is directly connected to the same track that the positive's connected to. But that fuse is in the line that goes down to the on-off switch. No, that doesn't make much sense to me. Positive and those are going to the same place. So it looks to me that if I just connect two wires onto the positive and negative, we'll be all right. That wire is irrelevant in this case. Oh, sorry, that's the aerial tapping on top of the camera. I don't know if we could hear that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and solder these on. I'll solder them onto these tags. And then we'll be able to find out if I've got a controller that will control this. Right, all a bit temporary. And to say that battery really isn't taking the voltage, which is probably why it was on the table. It's probably why I intended to throw away. I just measured it. It's got 3.9 volts on it instead of 6 volts. But we have got we have got control. So it is 27 megahertz. So it works, which is good. But I'll need to think of something else. It would have been nice if we could have just used that pack. Although 4 times nickel metal hydride, they're 1.2 volts each. So even at best, that's only 4.8 volts, not 6 volts, as it says on there. Take that back. There's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's why it's 6 volts. 1.2, 2.4, 3.6, 4.8, 6. So yeah, that would be a 6 volt pack, except that it's not. It's obviously dead. I've charged it twice and it's not coming up. to the full voltage. I could make up a pack, or I could just go to a 7.4 volt LiPo. Trouble with a 7.4 volt LiPo is it's not 7.4 volts. It's 8.2, 8.3, 8.4 when it's fully charged. So you're jumping from 6 volts to 8 volts. You'll probably burn out that controller. Of course, if we went straight to hobby grade, put a different motor in there, proper servo, then we could go straight to 7.4 volts or even a 3S. But I'd like to just get it running as it is. So I will sort something out so we can put 6 volts into it. Right, change of direction. I've made myself a 5-cell nickel metal hydride battery. 5 batteries from Lidl, which I bought a while ago because they were going cheap. Soldered them all together so they're in a series. I've had it on charge for a while. It's not actually fully charged, but it's interesting because it's coming in at just over 7 volts. So we're getting very close to what we could use for a LiPo battery. But we'll give that a try. See what happens when we plug that one in. Obviously, I've changed the connectors again because I don't like those other ones, but because the battery had them on them, I used them. I prefer these JST connectors. They're okay. Just looking at that one, the pin's slipping out of it. That's not a good start. Not sure why that is. I need to push that up with a pin. But for the sake of just testing it, I'll hold it in place. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.